in a little city I like to call Chino, California.
Sup?
Sup? How you doing, X-Vape? Matter of fact, shout out to X-Vape out in Chino, California. And if you want to hear something, you got to comment, or when it's time to win, hit us on the X-Vape Vaporizer hotline, 719-597-9898, and visit xvapeusa.com for the highest quality vaporizer products at a reasonable cost. And of course, we should probably tell them who the hour is powered.
Yo, that hour is presented by Apothecary Farms. With 3 locations across the Front Range and quality concentrates, it's easy to see why Apothecary Farms is the leader in hash oils. Check us out in the Springs on Delta Drive, Pueblo on 1917 Santa Fe Avenue, and in Denver on Weed Maps. Don't forget about the Ambrosia Days where you get some good stuff.
All
Just
right.
saying.
Well, speaking of good, let's get into the cannabis. It's the time for the Tuesday Turnt Up Cannabis Report. And this is not to be confused with Turnt Up Cannabis News, you know that. But I'm a little turned up. Cannabis in Congress. Why federally legal weed could soon be a reality. This, of course, according to an article I was reading on Rolling Stones magazine online recently. But it says that even with the government shutdown that has been ominously hovering over Washington these past, 3.5 weeks-ish,
Like
right?
20.
Yeah.
25 days, either way. But the nation's 535 lawmakers are in the first stages of trying to get their favored pets issued on the radar. Their favorite pet issues, on the radar to their party leaders. Because what happens is party leaders decide what's going to be called to Congress, right? Then the leader of the House decides what bills they'll even allow to be debated on the floor, which
Right.
they can't be voted on until they're debated on. Makes
Right.
sense? And then there's a call to vote, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, cannabis is no different in this process, in this 116th congressional House. So, ladies, what I'm seeing is that we've even got red states with red with red politicians and a lot of red support, guys. In cannabis, it's a little astonishing, and sometimes, don't forget the same old foes are out there, the same old Jeff Sessions clique out there. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
But what I'm saying is we're seeing a lot more red people come on board. I think honestly, it's compassion for older people and children.
Yes.
Who are also benefiting from these medicines, and children benefiting from a non-psychoactive version of the medicine, i.e. meaning it doesn't have any THC in it.
Yeah.
Or so little it can't even get you high.
They can't deny that it stops seizures.
Yeah.
And it's been
It helps
proven.
with
I
glaucoma,
mean,
Fact.
It helps
Yeah.
cancer
Fact.
patients.
yeah, all of that.
Fact.
All and above.
Fact. Sorry, I'm just getting excited. My bad.
That, or you could have these reds that are interested in the revenue part of it as well.
Very much so too. Yes.
Well, let's talk about some of these different bills. Like, first off, there's a bill going through the House right now to make the Cole memo, which was recently rescinded by Jeff Sessions, make the Cole memo law, which means the Attorney General not only does the Attorney General not have a say-so in it, but they have to abide by it,
Yes.
no matter what their party belief is. Ooh.
Yas queen.
All right, so,
Get it.
yeah. Also, there's, of course, there's also legislation that has snagged the slot of 2019 House Resolution 420, a symbolic title for the bill, but an aspiring bill to allow states to things like states to decide whether or not to even have cannabis.
Yeah.
And then again, back to the Cole memo, whether they do or don't, that's up to them. And the feds are not going to interfere, but will pursue the law in states where it is not legal and the states do not allow it to be legal. Invoking states' rights on cannabis. Eventually, once more than 60% of the states ratify prohibition, end it and ratify it.
Yeah.
Amongst each other, it's going to become a federal thing, because once 60% of the states are doing it, they can just put out a bill, because that's how you
Like, look.
you can actually make an amendment to the Constitution that says that you can never attack weed again.
Yeah.
All you need is 2/3 of the House of Congress, 2/3 of the House of the Senate, or the Senate, the Senate's House, the Senate's chambers, 2/3 of the Senate chamber, 2/3 of the House, the President's signature, and then 2/3 of the states to ratify it. That means 2/3 of the states have to sign off on it.
Yeah.
If you can get that, it becomes an amendment. And so the President found out how, hey, y'all see me do that without anything pulled up in front of me. I think I'm more qualified to be president than the president because I know how the civic process works. Remember when he said he was going to change an amendment and just end an amendment? And I was like, you do know, like you actually need you need like 30 some odd states to sign off on it for it to be ratified. You need 2/3 of Congress, 2/3 of the Senate, and the executive branch, which is the president's office.
Yeah.
You need all that, fool. Like I was disappointed. I was like, how do you not know that, bro?
I just
Do you
can't.
really just build buildings? How do you not know that? You
I
build
can't
walls.
wait for it. I can't wait for it to be federally legal, just so that way everybody that's been bad mouthing it for so long, we can all just look at them and go, hey, guess what? Oh,
Mother sucker. All right, let's do this, ladies. You know, we've been qualifying people for our $300 prize package that we're going to be giving away either at the end of this week, although they did throw something else in it, so we may have to push it back. Remember, we made a deal. It is now a prize pack worth up to $320. There are all kinds of ways to qualify. We'll tell you more about that later during the show. But if you want to qualify right now, you should probably check that. If you want to qualify right now, we're good. Then you got to call us on the X-Vape Vaporizer hotline, 719-597-9898. That's 719-597-9898. You're getting 2 gift cards worth $100 a piece. Plus, they are specific where they can be used, though. Never mind. Somebody call it. Fuck it. Give it to them. It's just the Crunch Fitness glasses.
what's up?
Who's calling to qualify?
Yep, we got you, girl.
We got you, bro.
You just
I
won
need
two.
so you can make one. And
You
zero
just
up.
won 2 Crunch Fitness gym passes.
Awesome.
Yep, and qualifying for that.
Yeah, and they're qualifying. She wins the 2 gym passes, so she can pick those up here. You know what to tell her.
Yeah.
And then she also is qualified for the drawing that we're going to do probably the end of next week now, that
Yeah.
they just threw in another t-shirt.
Okay, awesome. So, what's your name, sweetheart?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
What's your name?
What's your name? It's Irina. It's Irina.
Okay, what's your last name?
The last name. Lund, Lund.
Okay, awesome. What's your phone number?
Your phone number? 301-904-3237.
Okay, cool. Do you know where the station is?
I don't.
It's on 5050 Edison Avenue. You'll be able to come and pick up these gym passes between 12 and 5 up here at the station.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. Cool. Well, we'll have
Don't
some
lie.
here for you.
You know I'm qualified to be president.
You're welcome. Later.